year. Last 3 years we had every year around June, July. About 40, 50 distributors from the region came here for 3 days organized training. But this year, Areco in Sweden decided not to arrange such technical training due to the new home lift we'll be introducing. They want to test this first, be ready, and later sometime in autumn to arrange the real technical training when we are ready for that. But I know some of you are really very much eager. You want to see, you want to come here, so I just make we call it mini session, not technical training, for 2 days. So today you got the agenda here. We'll follow this as much as possible. And please don't look at this view only now. I know James and Sadiq have been working day and night. They are not sleeping even. There are a lot of things to fix it. This is many details are still not ready exactly as it should be. So we'll follow this agenda. It may be adjusted some minutes plus minus. And so I would like to introduce you to Mr. Tana. He is the managing director of this company. And Mr. Tana started with us about 3.5 years, 4 years ago. Around 4 years. Yeah. But he's one of the best distributors. He had no knowledge about lift. Our first lift, we sold it to Tana, and he installed it at his home, and he felt love with that lift. And then I tried to get him as a distributor. He was reluctant again. He said, no, it's for my business. Then after a few months, again I called, Tana, do you think you can sell? I said, no, I don't think so. After a few months, again I knocked him, and then he said, okay, we can have a meeting, discuss. And then he decided to join as Areco distributor. And then after that, he really worked very hard, day and night. And he was telling me he was dreaming sometimes lift. So really dedicated. He went to Areco factory several times. He tried to learn everything. And now he's one of the best distributors in Southeast Asia. He's now Tana is selling in average around 10 units every month.
What?
Yeah. This is what he's doing, and next year probably to be
every month is like 3 days, 1 lift.
Yeah, that's what we're doing now.
Okay.
So next year it will be probably 200, 300 units in Thailand.
Well.
And so I requested Mr. Tana to give about 1 hour speech about his experience as a distributor. So you can listen how he did business, how he was successful, so it may give you some idea. So welcome, Mr. Tana, and please tell your experience.
First, thank you, Mr. Fee and Areco that have today and help me to talk about my story. First off, I would like to say that my English is not that good. If I don't make it clear, you can ask me to say again. Okay. My name is Tana. I happen to run this place together with my brothers. Okay? I have 3 older brothers, together with 4 people, not only me, that run this place. And we have several business. We start our business at the beginning, like 20 years ago. When I graduated, we become joined together and we make the business. My major business was signage, exhibition, product display, interior decoration. It's all about build up decoration. At that time, we accumulated, we learned several things by doing. Because we didn't have the business hands-on from parents. We just started. So the first thing was signage. It just happened lucky that I graduated from America and I got a few inquiries from America that asked me to make some signage. And I just started from there. And until today, I can say that we are top 5 sign company in Thailand. We got a major project and all the signage that put on the building, architectural signage and many different types. Right? So we opened a company called LiftWorks, and we have Tana that do interior decoration, exhibition work, and product display. For the sign, we separate the company to be signage of LiftWorks, and it was a business that is serving another business. So all my customer is another company, and we've been working. I was young and energetic, and so we complete many challenge project. And up to some point, I feel like we need to find some product to hold on to, because we're getting old and ability is, not as quick as before, like young people. So we think like that kind of business is require a lot of talent, a lot of dedication, a lot of time. So I think like if I'm getting old, I better find a right product that I can hold on to, and that should be a solution for my business strategy. Otherwise, then the skill will be rely on the next generation skill, because we, for the sign business, it rely everything on craftsmanship. People want the sign that is never been done before, never be like someone else. They want brand new, they want brighter, bigger, all the material. So every project is very challenging and it's never the same. Maybe I'll show you some of the project we did. Like this. Here, this is Thailand. This is our sign here. On top of this building. Yeah, it's quite nice. Can you see? Yeah. This is from the street, and this is the sign. It's very high. To do that work, it requires lots of energy and lots of resources. Like we have to have staff covering all sorts of aspects like engineering, electrical safety, and city, and the law, and many others. So it happened that I was lucky enough that I met Navi, and I renovated my own home, and I added second floor to my house, and then I find a way to go up. Right? At that time, the choice are spiral staircase, because my house is tiny. We want the less space as possible. So my choice are only small stair, right? But I don't give up. I keep searching, and I found a little lift on the net. And what is that thing? Looking like a telephone booth. It said it's a lift, a platform lift, and it go up. I saw from YouTube the way it go up. The wheelchair guy said, "Well, that lift could be in my house, and it could go up. It will solve my problem." So I asked him to buy from him, and saying that I will be install this lift by myself, because my second floor has no other way to come down, only one lift. So if I don't know precisely what it is, if I get in trouble, then I will not be able to come down. So I want to study the lift thoroughly, so I can make sure that I have a way out, or some way to get away with something happen. And we successfully installed it and used it for a while, and then later we just become a legal reseller. Started from there. With the ability or resources that we have technician, we have the electrical engineer, we have structural engineer, we have all sort of that make sign that help on doing the lift. And the lift enlightened me, This business was amazing to me because it changed everything. Now my customer is no longer business. It becomes like a consumer, like everyone can be my customer. So the market is very big. And also the product isn't cheap, quite expensive. Considering that in your house, it is one of the most expensive stuff in the house that appliances that the people have to pay if they want to equip with it, and everything like it's so perfect that. So I draw my picture of my future. Like, okay, what I'm gonna do? I found this product and now I'm stuck with it. I really want to grow along with this because actually I have that idea that I want to find the product for a long time ago when I worked with the signage. Because the signage is a project that never be the same. Headache every time. Solution, find a way to make it every time like that. And some building even worse. But I can show you a portfolio of my son. Quite what I want to show you. For example, this is what you can do. Any person. Alright. So, sign now become my second. Now I put all my effort into my power, do everything to the lift now. Because I see that it could bring me a bigger future, a bigger business. Because it's no longer business to business, it's business to consumer. So my market is big. And also the future trend that people getting old and will need the thing like I need. They expand their home and they have solution that's going up. I see that coming. So this is a real future, undeniable. It will be the future, and I think that this will be like in every home in the future, like air conditioning, like this washing machine, everything. So now I really believe that this business will give me a good success at the end. And so we have a little trouble at the beginning too, like starting a new type of business at day one. Like when I started to jump in, the first day was so hard to sell, and I'm not in the lift business, and the lift business is like when people buy, they stuck with you for the rest of their life. They have to come in, and they check so much who are you. Why I have to buy from you? You lift company, you never done lift before. Can I trust you? And those kind of things happen. So difficult. My first lift. So what I did was, I used my house as a showroom. I asked them to come to my house, take a look. This is the way I like it. I use it, and I live with it, and if they trust me, then most of them trust me. So I could sell. Before it was like my previous signed customer that knows us for a long time. That we make sign for their shopping centers, so we know quite a few. And we tell them, now I put a lift in my home and it was so good that I have to start a business with it. And it was skeptical for a little while before I got my first purchase order. But the thing is that people have to come and really believe in you to buy a lift from you. It's not easy. Yeah, because number one is expensive, number two is like safety stuff, and number three is that they have to book with you for a long time. If something wrong, then they have to call you. So I was lucky enough to influence the big man that own several properties to come to my home and find it. And I was lucky. My house is not big, so I put several technology into my home. For example, like I have an automatic door in my home, just like shopping center, and I have my trash compactor, I have my tissue paper dispenser, or my faucet when you go to toilet is automatic. When you walk to the toilet, the lift up itself. I have all kind of things. I have electric glass that is clear and it's dark, and I put all those stuff in my home, and that impresses people. That, oh, I don't know. I select all this from the internet, and I'm searching to only good stuff that I trust and can be in my place. So they like enjoying coming up, play with that and this, and they're like, oh, okay, this is your lift. It must be good because the man is seeking everything. I even have a cat toilet. The toilet for cat that you don't have to do anything. It pick up the poop, squeeze it, blend it, and throw it away, and wash the sand, dry, blow dry, and kill the germs. It's ready for the next round, and it's fully automatic. And what happened is a few people like my call it watching basin. They want to copy them. I want to. I thought like I should have been representative of all of them. Like the trash compactor, I told them we have a trash compactor that I think it's also the future stuff that maybe people bring the trash out 6 times, but with this equipment, you only go 1 time. Save your time, stuff like that. So my first trick was I used my home with added innovative things in my own home to impress them, so they trust me that the thing that I select is good, and I use my previous business as a guarantee. I used to work for silence for them before, so I passed that. I passed that level. That to start business, the hardest one is to establish the business, establish the product, service, the customer. Right? We have product, but to find customer, it's quite hard the first step. But who pass it with that or that, right? Then that big man that bought me is my referral to another. Right? I can tell that the lift is so good, 1,000 words, nobody believe me, but if that man said lift is good, one time people buy it. Yeah. So I use referral from the first customer to the next. Okay? And I have learned several tricks in this business that maybe I can share with you guys. Like, we send the staff to train in Sweden, and the way the European does the job is that they do very quick march, like 2 people, quickly, energetic, install very fast. We learn from them to come back, and we do it the same way we were taught. And enough the Thai customer don't like it because we do it too quick with too little people. They're not happy. They think like, how can I trust this man, 2 people, and finish? The lift is from Sweden. Are they sure that you didn't forget anything? They just don't sign accept the work, inspect everything. Must be this way. They check everything. Make it so hard to hand over. So I changed again. Since I was lucky to have my existing business with lots of people, so I put more people. They want to see more people, give them see more people. They want to see more days, we stay there until they kick us out. Until then they said, well, you gotta get out of my house. Okay, we're not finished. We have to really make sure everything's correct. And then they sign very quickly then. So I do it oppositely. From Sweden, the teachers, putting more people, it's got longer time. But that costs, but not that much. And other thing is, we
sales key, can you explain to the sales idea? How do you more our sales? How to be successful in sales?
In sales?
That's more some other point of view you have.
In sales, I believe that from what I learned, people want to see the lift. They come to my home, and I must build up a showroom because they want to come to look. They won't buy from a paper because the price quite high. And also like information on the website is not enough. So they want to see actual product and try on it. So the person will come to my home. So I can feel that they need to come to the showroom. So I need to build a showroom. But after I got a rich man, a famous guy that buy my lift, the first stage, that was easier than because that man, referral is a solid word that, oh, it's all right, this thing is all right. And then we can start sell. And then after you pass it, it's quite smooth. Another thing that was hard for me is the nature of the business itself, where you sell the product and you need to take care of it. Because before, when we producing something into interior decoration for customer, we never have to take care of it. We give the customer hand and over, bye-bye, you take care of that thing yourself. But no, this thing we have to run. And to manage the hot call, emergency call, everything, it has to be top level. So we buy the answering system that when customer calling for service, for thing, then they experience top class answering. We need to do that. And to monitor the lift, something like that.
So how did you know that reference was very important?
Right. And also we go for the exhibition.